So you may be wondering why the Fiat's all the way up in the air here. They're in on the ramps at the back and jacks at the front. Nice and high up. Well, I'm going to be changing the engine on this one today, because this one's got a compression misfire. She's on 83,500 miles. She didn't run too good. Poor thing. Let's get down to the exhaust. So the problem with this one is cylinder 2 was low compression. Compression test showed it was 70 psi where it should be around, while the others were showing around 160, 165. So it's either valves, rings or head gasket. So rather than spending time trying to figure out what the actual problem is and fixing it, because I need to drive this car almost every day. So I've got myself a 40,000 mile engine from the breaker's yard to put in this one. Hopefully that will get me back on the road again. So the first step is to get the front wheels off so I can get some easy access, and then get the splash panels, any other bits in the way, and then start disconnecting all these wires and pipes, empty the antifreeze out. And with this particular engine in this car, you drop the engine out from underneath, so I'll be taking the bonnet off just to give me that little extra room. I'll drop it onto there. So let's see how we get on. So it's been about 40 minutes since I last filmed anything. Got the wheels off and I've just been disconnecting everything. Just really quick jobs, you know, like disconnecting all the pipes, and I got the rocker cover off because that'll give me a bit of height when I'm dropping it underneath. I've got the coolant drained out, not much came out. You can see it's a damn clean engine there. I've looked after it. The oil changes are between every 6 and 10,000 miles, and that's 80,000 miles now, and it's pretty spotless, no gund or anything. So at this point I've just got to disconnect alternator, starter motor, exhaust, some bits on the gearbox, and a couple of coolant hoses, and that's about it. We can start getting it out. This is the new lump, giving it a jet wash, taking the rocker cover off just to give it a bit of an inspection. It's off a Cinquecento year 2000, 41,000 miles, so almost exactly half the mileage. However, as I've just found out, it's unfortunately pretty gunky. I don't know whether the previous owner decided that he was never going to change the oil, but it's crusty, doesn't rub off too easily. So, but it turns over nicely. So I'll give it a bit of an oil treatment, try and clean it out, because otherwise it seems like a pretty good engine. So there's the front bumper off. And now I'll drop the radiator out, and that'll give us the most room possible without dropping a couple more of these bits out, really. So it's the next morning now, and the engine is out. I didn't film any of it because I needed two hands and spatial difficulties, but I'll talk through what I did to get it all. I took the alternator and starter motor out just to give me a bit more space, and took the engine mount off where it connects up on this side, and I decided to leave the gearbox in and connected just to save hassle, because it's got a wet shaft where the boots hold the oil in, and disconnecting all of this and having to readjust it. So that wasn't a problem because it's got plenty of space in this bay. So I took the mount out, undid the bell housing bolts, and had the engine supports on the jack here. Just pulled it over so there was enough room to clear the bolt here, one of the bell housing bolts, and pulled it forward to clear the exhaust manifold, lowered the jack, and out it came. So obviously now refitting is the reverse of removal. There's my box of bolts and bits. That's all that I needed to undo to get that engine out. Everything else was wires and pipes. So there's our new unit. I'm gonna get some engine flush through that once I've run it for about 5,000 miles just to clean it up. If it is a good unit, I've got a 30-day warranty on it. I'll be leaving the clutch on this one because it's pretty good, and it's for a 40,000 mile engine. It's only just got a little bit more than that one, but I don't ride the clutch or anything, so that's why it seems to last quite a long time for me. Well guys, the new engine's in now. Took an hour because we had to have 2 attempts at it. There was a dowel stuck in the engine and there was already one in the gearbox, so we had to take it out and try that again. But all the bell housing bolts are done up, the engine mount's now done up, exhaust is back together down there, just need to do it up at this end, and all the shields. I'm just going to start putting the alternator in, and just get it to a position where we can fire it up and make sure it's all working. Right, so it's about 2 o'clock now, and starting to make some good progress. Got the rocker cover on. Well guys, everything's coming back together now. I've got it all pretty much ready to start, so well guys, it's all there now. I'm ready to start it. It's got clean oil, topped up the antifreeze, front bumper's on, and it's getting dark. I want to take it for a test drive before it gets too dark. So I've connected up the battery. We've got power. Here we go. Right. Oh yes. and smooth, much smoother than that piece of junk. Doesn't look like there's any smoke, can't really get back there. Coolant's alright. Seems like a good runner. Yep, no smoke. Doesn't smell. Very pleased. But I'll bleed the cooling system, get the tyres back on and take you for a bit of a test drive. Shut off for a minute. Okay, so I've bled the cooling system and everything now and topped it up with oil. It's all off the jacks and outside. Just need to take it for its maiden voyage now. It's lights on. Start her up. Such a smooth runner compared. I think the exhaust. After letting it sit and everything, I've pretty much come to the conclusion that the thermostat is stuck open because the radiator gets hot before the temp gauge even comes up, and there's barely any heat until it gets really hot. And there's a little bit of an exhaust leak as well, but to be honest, after all the work, can't complain really. Just order a new exhaust gasket and a new thermostat and it's a perfect car. Okay, so I've let it sit and warm up for a bit. That's about normal operating temperature where it is now. Ticking over nice and smooth as well. So it's just come up past 9 o'clock and so take it for a spin. Lovely and smooth. I noticed straight away. I won't put it through its paces straight away, I'll just get it up to speed. I want to make sure it's all working. So let's just get back onto the main road a sec. Lovely and smooth. Wow. down to third. Yeah, she drives nice. So much better. Temp gauge dropping because of the open thermostat. Well, parked up now. If I had to nitpick, I'd say the clutch was a bit juddery, but hasn't been used for a while, so we'll give it a good drive and make sure and see what happens. Quiet though. Quite a deep exhaust note, that's the standard exhaust I've got on it. It's all standard apart from a K&N.